I'm from Knoxville. I've been in for 2 years and 2 months, something like that. Me and my fiance both are double diamond. He went double last month. They got $30,000. We $65,000 in bonuses, and we both work from home. Long story short, I don't talk a lot, so. Last year, I went in diamond 6 days before my fiance tore his ACL, LCL, MCL, and hamstring, and was out of work. You know, those disability checks don't come for months, so if it wasn't for our diamond check, we wouldn't have paid our bills. So since then, he just came home. Since then, you know, we paid all medical bills with that, with our checks, and we've been a full-time family for over a year now. So it's awesome. All that I have to say is, you know, don't make excuses of how you work your business. If you don't have a car, if you don't have a way to get around, if you can't get to meetings, you can get on Periscope, you can get on Zoom, you can get on the phone, you can post on Facebook all day. There's no excuse. I have worked probably 90% of my business on Facebook and, you know, a little bit of Instagram recently, but that's it. I mean, I worked a full-time job, and I was in school full-time, and my fiance worked full-time. We have 3 kids. And we never seen each other, never seen the kids. You know, we spent all that time away. But there was no excuse for me not to add something else to my plate, because while I was at school or work or whatever, I could run to the bathroom and post on Facebook. So that's my biggest excuse. Oh, that's my biggest tip. Just no excuses. So
that's awesome. I love it. All right.
I'm sure. I'm not an ambassador. Yeah, I was thinking likewise.
That's right.
Okay.
It's okay if we're thinking like ambassadors, right? Okay.
Okay. I'm Sherry Hardeman from Nashville, Tennessee, and double diamond, of course. And I don't even know where to start. I've been in for like 5.5 years, and I've been double diamond, I think about 3, if I remember, 3 in April. I was one of the few people back in the old days when the green carpet was like about this size. And my goal, I had set, and it works, if you have a dream board, be using it. But on my dream board, I had that I wanted to be pinned by Pam Souter and Mark Pentecost on my birthday weekend, which was green carpet, and I got that. So that's kind of my day, you know. Yeah, and so the dream boards are cool. They really are. You can put the silliest things on there, and then when you start updating it, you'll notice that some of that stuff happened. I forgot. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot I got, you know, and I did that recently. So I guess that might be my tip, but I didn't know where I was going. But that is a really big deal to do that, because, and do it with your family, do it with your husband, do it, you know, do it if you're single, do it, just do it, because it really does come to life, and it really, it's like speaking it into existence. And you know, I'm going to say this: life can happen. And all of us in this room, I bet something really lousy has happened to you in your life, right? You know, I see your hands. And it's okay that you take the time to deal with it, but just know that your It Works family is here for you, and they're going to be there for you through the thick and thin, and you have to, and I'm not supposed to say don't give up, but I've got to say it, because they're there for you. And I went through some really bad life stuff not long ago, about 3 years ago, and my It Works family was there in so many ways, and you just have no idea. I keep hearing about loving on each other, building relationships, going to God, seeking God. You know, I've noticed a lot of people on my team, because we do a certain call through the week that's all about faith, and you know, and it's awesome, guys. Don't take your eye off of Him. And even when you're thinking, why am I going through this? I thought I was going to get to this. Well, He may be just grooming you for something really big. And I have to hold on to that, because I think I should be presidential by now. I will be, yes. It's coming. But, you know what?
Get on the bed.
There you go. So, that's it.
I love it. Write little things down, and now our kids have dream boards, and they really are important. Last year, we wrote things down and didn't even realize that we were marking them off either. And by the end of the year, we had marked off almost everything on our dream board. It was crazy. And so now this year, it's just even bigger, like debt-free. Like, we want to be debt-free this year. So It's crazy. That's so important in springboards. Hi, Marianne. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Marianne Young. I'm from Murfreesboro. I've been in right at 4 years. I got the $10,000 bonus in March of 2014 and the $15,000 in April of 2014. Got complacent, slowed down a little bit, had a little life happen. So back in the swing. Just keep going. People that you may have messaged 2 years ago, message them again. I had one that said every time that I would message her, she would go research a little bit more, and she joined at the end of February, and she's already got her 4 customers. She's already, you know, she's fast.
She was ready.
She was ready. She was finally ready, and all I had to do was just ask again. But I had stalked her for 18 months. And she didn't talk about it. We laugh about that now. So just keep going. The other night on Facebook, my internet had not worked all day. I had a really hard time. You know, I was really frustrated with it. The first thing that popped up was the Israelites circled Jericho for 7 days. They didn't give up on day 6. They kept circling.
It's true. Ryan, my cousin, is sitting here, and she's a pharmacist, and she researched products for 6 or 7 months on her own. No, didn't even tell me about it. Like, I didn't even know. One day, messaged me, and she was like, "So I know all about the loyal customers, I know all about the distributors. Sign me up." I mean, that's just the way that it is. So don't ever assume that no matter what they do for a living, that they're out, or however many times you followed up. I know.